sincere welcome back to my channel. A lot of you have been long waiting for this video. It is going to be my next to last installment of my makeup collection. This is going to be all of the eyeshadow palettes that I have in my collection. I'm really happy with where my palette collection is right now. I do want to get a few more of the new Too Faced palettes, so we'll see if I actually end up getting those. I currently have 17 palettes in my collection, and yeah, like I said, I'm very happy with where I'm at now. So let's get into the palettes. First, this is a Z palette that is self-made, full of Makeup Geek shadows. So I believe this print is like a Makeup Geek like exclusive. So that's why I put all my Makeup Geek shadows in here. I'm not gonna swatch anything because most of these and like every single shade in here I haven't used yet. It's really sad and disgusting and shameful, but it's the truth. So these are all the Makeup Geek shadows I have here. They're really nice. I just haven't reached for them. I do have another shade that hangs out in the Z palette with my Wet n Wild Creme Brulee. And this is Makeup Geek's Caitlin Rose. Let's see if I can hold it so you can see it. This is Caitlin Rose. Beautiful foiled, or I think maybe this is just regular. I'm not sure, but it just hangs out here with the Wet n Wild in this whole palette just for them because it doesn't fit in this guy. So 27 Makeup Geek shadows fit in one standard size Z palette. Then I have Nordstrom Naturals. This is a MAC like pre-made like palette. And this is everything that is in it. It's nice. I've actually used this. I used this for one of my friend's weddings over the summer. I used all that glitters, which is right here in the middle. And yeah, that's it. So I used all that glitters out of this entire thing one time, and that's it. I think the shades are pretty comparable to the Makeup Geek shades that I have, but you know, I had to have both. For the longest time, I really wanted the Warm Naturals, the Cool Naturals, and the Nordstrom's Finest palettes, but I have since given up on that dream because I do no longer support MAC, even though I said like a while ago when I first said that I was cruelty-free that I was still going to support MAC. I just did more research on what MAC does with their animal testing, and they're done. I'm done with them. Then the next two palettes I have are the Urban Decay Naked Basics and Naked Basics 2. I have actually used these a little bit. This is Naked Basics. I've used this one a little bit. I like to use this when I travel, along with Naked Basics 2. Those are the shades there. So do I think you need both of them? No. Do I think you need one of them? Probably not, but I have both anyways, and hopefully I'll start to get some use out of them. Then, staying on that Urban Decay train, I have a few. I have the Urban Decay Naked palette. My husband actually bought this for me about a year or so ago, and I am happy to report that I have never used it. Yep, nope, never used it. Just wanted it for my collection, and that's exactly what it does. Then this Naked 2 palette. This palette is the first eyeshadow palette I ever owned. So I've had this for about 4 or 5 years now, and I did use it quite a bit when I first got it. I don't know if you're really going to be able to tell the wear and stuff on the shadows, but I do really like this. I used to use this all the time and going out to the club and all that kind of stuff. And then when Urban Decay Naked 3 came out, of course I picked that one up as well. And I started to use this one. Did I use this one? No, I guess I didn't. I guess when I got this, I was like, oh, this is a little bit more rosy toned than the Naked 2. And so I ended up actually not using this, and I went back to using the Naked 2, so I mean, I don't know. Then the last Naked palette, I do have the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette. I was going to purchase this, and then I'm glad I didn't because my mother-in-law actually purchased this for me for Christmas this year. So this is the newest palette in my collection, and like the other two Naked palettes, haven't used this one. I've only used Naked 2. So there's those. Then my last Urban Decay palette is the Urban Decay Vice 3 palette. My husband bought this for me for Christmas 2014 or whatever, whenever this came out. And this is what it looks like. I still have the film on the mirror, and I've never used a single shade. I think once I get down a couple shades from my Pan That palette, I'm going to add this in. Don't quote me on it though, it's just like my thoughts. But yeah, I would like to get some use out of this because my husband did get it for me. Along with palettes my husband got me, he got me the Urban Decay, not the Urban Decay. Now we moved on to Lorac shadows. I don't think he actually got me this one. I purchased the Lorac Pro, the regular one with the black packaging. I purchased this one and I really like it. I probably should have panned it last year when everybody else was panning it, but I didn't. I really like this palette and I just need to actually get into it again. My husband actually purchased for me the Lorac Pro 2. Sorry, they heard something outside, but my husband actually did purchase the Lorac Pro 2 for me. I used this one a tiny little bit, but not too much. I really like the cool tone shades in this one. So that's the Lorac Pro palettes 1 and 2. Then I do have both of the Mega Pro palettes. And it is safe to say that I have not touched a single shadow. Doing this video kind of makes me feel like crap because along with this one, I still have the plastic insert. I have not used any of the shades. So shameful. So shameful, but eyeshadows are something that I like to collect, and I am. Then we can go on to the one Balm Cosmetics palette that I have. It is the Meet Matte Nude. Surprise, surprise, I've never used this one either. But I did just use this one and another palette, another matte palette that I have to determine some that I am decluttering. So I did declutter 5 palettes recently from my collection, and those are going all to a better home. Then last I do have 3.5 if you want to count my Boudoir Eyes palette from my Pan That palette. I have 3 additional Too Faced palettes. Again, I used to have like all of the Too Faced palettes, but I just wasn't reaching for them, so I decluttered them and gave them to new homes so that way they could be loved and appreciated. The first one I have is the Too Faced Natural Matte. This palette, along with the Meet Matte Nude palette, were the ones that kind of like, hey, you need to declutter some of your matte palettes because I had a lot of them. I had the Ladybird palette from Kat Von D, and I had the 2 IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty palettes. I don't need that many matte shades, so I decided just to keep these 2. Then last, I do have both of the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palettes. I have the original here. I have not used it. Still has the plastic film on it that labels all the colors. I think the ones that are produced more recently have the names on them, like in the Semi-Sweet palette, which is right here. Look at that. I still have that guy right there too. Looking through these, I am going to have to compare the shades and see if I want to get the Peanut Butter and Jelly palette, because I did really want to get that palette. But between the 3 Too Faced palettes that I have here, I feel like the neutral kind of ones are going to be dupable, or they're the same as ones that are in these 3. So I might not get that one, but I still want to get the Bonbons palette and the Sweet Peach palette, even though a lot of people are saying that the Sweet Peach palette is way too hyped and you don't need it and yada yada yada. I still would like to have it for my collection, but that's it. Those are all the eyeshadow palettes I have in my collection. I've cut it in half, which is crazy, but these ones I'm just more comfortable with, ones that I might actually reach for. For a long time I was really lazy with like doing my makeup, and for a long time I mean pretty much up until the last year when I started project painting, and even then I'm not, you know, wearing makeup and doing eye looks and stuff as frequently as I would like. So these guys will hopefully get some love from me soon. If not, then I'm still happy to have them in my collection. All right, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video, which will be the last one for my makeup collection. That'll be the lip products that I have. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.